Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Tell me where you are. We just want to talk. We want to have a talk tonight. I've been trying to take as much rest as I could, and I want to take the time to really chat with you. I pray that all is well with you. We want to thank God tonight for His mercy. We want to thank God if you're alive and well. I'm going to try my best to speak about a lot of things to clarify stuff to you. Just like Israel had, the nation of Israel had the God of the universe, Jesus Christ, that Lord over them. And they didn't want the Lord. They wanted a king like the rest of the world. They wanted a king. So God tells Samuel, those people have not rejected you, but they have rejected me. Sometimes God will allow you. Sometimes God will allow you to make your own choice. How many times you've been your mother that is in authority? Your mother is an authority. And your mother can see from the beginning, and your mother tells you that man is not good for you, and you still went along with the man. But in your eyes, you can see that the man is good, but your mother can see that the man is no good. Now, when you got pregnant for the man, you realize that the person that you proclaim to be good ain't good, but they are vagabond, because your eyes was closed to what your mother was saying. I'm yawning because I'm a bit tired. God sometimes allow you to make your choice. The reason why I came to the conclusion throughout this whole election, the Lord has never showed me President Trump like winning the election. He didn't show me that him winning the election. He showed me before. That was before, when they had all this tralala with the election. But January 2024, I had a couple of dreams concerning Barack Hussein Obama, and he was coming back into politics. He was coming back into politics, and I think I did videos with that, and I mentioned that, and I did videos with that. America has been going away from God for a long time. My God, even as you see those pastors, the American Christianity is not really Christianity. It's a frivolous Christianity. Nobody tell people that you're sleeping with a man in your house and you are having sex, and then people go to church. There is no preaching like that in America. And when I had these visions concerning Obama, I knew Obama was the Antichrist for years. As a matter of fact, they removed me from a radio program here in Barbados because I said that. I knew he was the Antichrist for years. And I've been talking to people who knows me will tell you about that. But are Christians ready for what is to come? There was a rally where maybe God sent those boys, and Kamala Harris said, you're at the wrong place. I know a lot of people do not like Trump. They think that Trump is a boaster. I love President Trump. And I believe that he is the right choice. He will be the right choice for America to slow down what is to come, and he will be a right choice for the world. He is not perfect. Trump is not perfect. But God used imperfect people. But from what I am seeing, I'm seeing that Christians have to be careful how they vote in America. Christians, you can either decide you want Barack Obama the devil, or you want President Trump that is going to slow down the process of the Antichrist system. All right? But in January 2024, I had 3 dreams. I had 3 dreams concerning Barack Hussein Obama. I had a dream where I saw the whole world became dark. And I mentioned that there was the whole world became dark. I had another dream with Barack Obama coming back in power. So I was asking God, Barack Obama had 2 terms. How can he come back in power? Now, we know that we know that President Trump won that election last time. But Biden had to come in to make room for Kamala. Biden had to come in. Now, a lot of people are not talking about the coup that happened in America. Removing Biden was a coup. Now, what the Antichrist wants to do, Kamala Harris will be the front woman, that after a time, the Antichrist will remove her, and after they put all the Antichrist system in place, Kamala Harris will be just like Biden. They will remove her out of the way just like Biden. Now, Americans has a choice. And they either have sealed their faith, but they have a choice. And their choice is whether you want God to turn around America or you want the devil. And some people can get the devil. All right? Somebody say, unless Jesus Christ get on the ballot, I'm not voting. I'm not a Christian. I am not a Christian. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. Well, the Bible says they were first called Christians. The Bible says they were first called Christian. I'm a Christian. What is a Christian? A Christian is one who lives the ways of Christ. If you are a follower, one who lives the ways of Christ. All right? And one who lives by the words of God. That's a Christian. All right? So, I have to tell Christians, I have to say to Christians that you decide what you want in this season. You decide what you want in this season. I remember when I gave the prophecy about T.D. Jakes, there were people cursing me. That came to pass. I knew from ever since that T.D. Jakes was not a man of God. I have a book of prophecy, and I knew from ever since he was not a man of God. We have a lot of men, so-called men of God, who have joined the Illuminati. They have not only joined the Illuminati, but they are men of God who pretend to be men of God, but they are satanic agents that are running churches or running congregations. I don't know where you stand, but I believe the only people that can make a choice right now is those who understand the changing of the tides. Those who understand what God desires right this moment for the nations of the world. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me on this live? I am so saddened in my spirit. I am so saddened in my spirit to see where the world is going. Where the world is going. And it is important for you as a Christian, if you live around the world, you gotta pray. You have to pray. You have to pray for America. What happens to America happens to you. You have to pray. Christina Randall, I always post your stuff. I always post your stuff because you have some very important things that you post, and they are godly stuff. If you live in America, you should vote. Okay. I'm not voting. No, every Christian should vote. You decide who you want to put in power. If your vote alone can make a difference. All right, so I believe that we need to really seek God in prayer. We need to seek the Lord in prayer for this election. This American election is a crucial election for the entire world. The whole world. Now, from what I saw in my dreams in the month of January 2024, it literally tells me that this election will be something else. This American election is going to be just like that last election that they say Trump did not win. They are going to have a lot of things in this election because Satan wants to expedite or to bring his visitation or his coming quicker to the world. And there is still a lot of people that needs to be saved. There is still a lot of people. I live in Barbados, and I tell you, people don't talk in this country very much. The freedom of speech has gone from this country. And I don't know about you, but I believe people need to get themselves ready. Good night, everybody. Good night. If you are a Christian around the world, you need to pray for this American election. I believe that the Lord was showing me in the month of January what is about to happen. How they will do everything in their power to allow themselves to win. This is a crucial election, and it is about the souls of men. It's about the souls of men. Now, how I look at this election is that they are going to already put Kamala as the winner. But I want to let you know that those of you who lives in America from the Caribbean, you're going to have to run. There are going to be so much war in that place. You're going to have to run from one place to the other place. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up and understand what is going on in the realm of the spirit. Pray for President Trump. Pray for his family. Satan is loosed. You gotta pray. All right? You have to pray for America. This election is no joke. You know, I cannot mention everything that I have seen, but I am telling you, and a lot of people do not understand that America is Babylon the Great. It is Mystery Babylon. And we have to be ready. We have to be ready. Can you hear me on this broadcast? Can y'all hear me on this broadcast? I am not sure if y'all can hear me on this broadcast. This is about the souls of men. Listen, this election is like the same way. The news will portray from very early that that woman is winning. All right? But Christians, I said this from the beginning, Christians will determine, Christians determines what happened in America. Okay? You determine what happens in America. And I am coming on this live to let you know what I saw. I saw Barack coming back to power. I saw Barack coming back to power. But God is going to give the Christians in America a chance. You decide whether you want God or the devil. Because Kamala Harris is the devil. Kamala Harris is the devil. And I'm telling you, when somebody has a ticket on killing babies, and I don't understand why Christians will want to be at her rally. Why on earth people who call themselves Christians who want to go to Kamala Harris rally? I don't get it. All right? I don't understand. Yes, there are speaking as if, you see, the news will portray her as the winner already. Because they know, listen, they know exactly the nastiness that they are doing. And I want you to understand that if this woman, when this woman wins, your life is not your own anymore. You have to make a decision whether you want to serve God or the devil. A lot of things are going to happen. You're going to have disaster around the world. Disaster in America. You're going to have, if you may not be able to fly to countries anymore. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things, and you'll have to be ready. I'm asking Christians around the world to pray. Pray, pray, pray. You got to pray for this American election, and you have to pray more than... Listen, there are going to be riots. I told you World War III will come quicker. Riots in America. You got to pray. You got to pray. Some of you need to put down your pots and seek God and pray on behalf of this election in America. Because Satan, you know, when I see this man, years ago I have been telling the church that God showed me that Barack Obama is the Antichrist. There are some people who said, oh, you always talking. Well, people's eyes are opening now. People's eyes are opening. Yes, Apostle Heron. Well, God will work it out. God don't work out. God, some things people think. God gave us a choice. All of us has a choice in life. All of us has a choice in life. And sometimes God don't work out something which he has given you a choice. You're going to have a choice in life. All of us has a choice in life. All right? So me coming on here tonight is to tell you to pray. Pray for the peace of Israel. Pray, because the world is about to plunge. I also remember an economic crisis that came. I can see the American reporter talking about this economic crisis. Let's continue to pray. Kamala Harris, is she, as they declare that she's the winner, I am telling you, the world will go from bad to worse, and what is about to happen will shock the world. This woman is the devil incarnate, and all of us must come to that place to understand. Now, I had a video. I remember before I went to St. Lucia, I had a dream at night where I told you that St. Lucia was given over to the devil. Well, I want to prove to you, I didn't even know that somebody sent this to me. And God showed another servant of God that St. Lucia has been sold to the devil. Listen, the devil is moving in the land of St. Lucia. Look at this. Hubert Angel is talking about somebody that heard me speaking. Someone that heard me speaking about what God showed me about the nation of St. Lucia sent this video to me.
To the beach, everything. He said, check around 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. I went to St. Lucia. St. Lucia, which is called the second capital of the satanic world after Haiti. They say the witchcraft is in Haiti and the capital is in St. Lucia. That's what they say. And when I got there, the pastor came to me and said, we will understand it if you do not spend all the days here. I said, what do you mean? I'm supposed to be doing 4 days here. He said, yeah. No one we know who is a minister has ever finished all the days, done all the days that they say on the poster. I said, well, how? He said, the principality that controls the Caribbean would visit them. I said, no, all right, just tell that principality that another principality.
All right, so Hubert Angel went to St. Lucia, and St. Lucia is the capital of Haiti. Listen to what he said. I knew what the Lord showed me about that land. And all St. Lucians must start to pray.
St. Lucia, which is called the second capital of the satanic world after Haiti.
You heard that? St. Lucia is called the second capital of the satanic world. I told you before I went to that land, the Lord Jesus showed me Satan had taken over the whole of that nation. That's why while I was there, I saw that policeman praying for me to die. That policeman was praying for me to die.
Is in Haiti, and the capital is in St. Lucia. St. Lucia, which is called the second capital of the satanic world.
St. Lucia is the second capital of the satanic world. Listen, I am not proud to know that this land, the land that I was born in, is the second satanic capital of the world. Are y'all hearing me? I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. Well, I have been proven right once more. They could not kill me. They could not kill me because God is with me. And those of you that are Christians in St. Lucia need to start to pray. While I was there, that policeman was praying for me to die. My friend, listen, I knew what the Lord showed me about that country. It is the second satanic capital of the world. That's why I know the government is satanic. The government is satanic because I know it. There are still good people in St. Lucia, but it is the second satanic capital of the world. Imagine that. Listen. This is another pastor that is saying this. This is another pastor that is saying that. I hope you heard it.
Is in Haiti, and the capital is in St. Lucia. That's what they say. The second capital of the satanic world after Haiti. They say the witchcraft is in.
Wow, this is what St. Lucia has become. The second satanic capital of the world. If you live in that land, you gotta learn how to pray. You gotta learn how to pray. So I am not the only person who saw that. Before I went there, I saw Satan all over the atmosphere of that country. All over. And I'm urging the Christians in St. Lucia to put the blood on you. You gotta pray. You have to pray. Well, I gotta go. If you don't have a life of prayer, you better start to pray. We are heading into some strange movements, some strange things. And we have to seek God in prayer. I am telling you, you've got to learn to pray. God bless you and have a good night.